those of you who are in places where it is still above zero, you don't have a whole lot to worry about. Your biggest concern is making sure that your barn doesn't have wind blowing through it, and your heat lamps for the little kids. Adults don't need them unless you've got one that's like really skinny or has lost its hair for some reason. Like a healthy adult goat has no problem with these temperatures. My daughter moved to South Dakota and took 3 of our does with her last year, and I think it got to like 35 below zero there, and she said the goats were shivering, and that was adult goats. So she brought them into her room in the barn. It was about 30 degrees warmer, so I was like closer to zero. So don't bring them into your house, because that would just be too much of a shock to their system to go from, like minus 20 or 30 to 70 degrees or even 60 degrees. That would be like an 80, 90 degree jump in temperature, and that could be a real shock to their system and very stressful. If you can just get things warmed up like at 20 or 30 degrees, that's usually all you need. But your kids are really the ones that you need to worry about, especially the newborns. So adults are going to be okay. And for those heat lamps, just make sure that they are very, very securely fastened so that there is no way that a goat can knock them down. Because like I said, that's the number one cause of barn fires. I know one man who lost his whole lamb crop. I know one lady who lost all of her chicks. And I know somebody else who just lost their whole barn. Luckily, there were no animals in it. So be sure that you're using good quality heat lamps and that they are very, very securely fastened so that one of your goats cannot knock them down.